Welcome back, guys, to Turtle Gaming. My name is Turtle, and today we are diving into the next title. And we are about to immerse ourselves in the legendary world of Final Fantasy VIII Remaster. Probably my favorite Final Fantasy growing up. I know that's a big call. Yeah, we're going to dive in. It's just a remaster. It's not a remake. So it's the exact same game as the original, just with enhanced visuals. You still have the nostalgic soundtrack, and the storylines are, wow, epic. We are going to get the Platinum Trophy for this. So, yeah, let's dive in. Oh, it's so epic. I remember when I saw this intro for the first time, I was like, dude. Because, you know, you played FF7 original, and you come from, like, those Lego-y looking characters, and then to this, and you're like, bruh. All right, let's do it. So, guys, I will be running with the ×3 speed. Just, it'll enable us to get through the game a lot quicker. And, yeah, and it doesn't affect the trophies, which is awesome. So I'll try and, like, commentate on what's going on, because the text is going really quick. But yeah, again, idea for this is just to get that platinum trophy. Yeah, so essentially your name is Squall, you're the protagonist in the game. You're kind of like a, for lack of a better term, like a student in this college type thing, and she's one of your instructors. Alright, so now you're going to get a visual, essentially, of what the garden... It's called a garden. The college is called a garden. They're all gardens in the game. So that's what it looks like. It's pretty dope. So very similar to a college. You got your lecture rooms, you got your dorms, you got your cafeterias, your libraries, your training facilities, stuff like that. So Cypher, you can see him there on the left. That's the guy that you were training with. Training, inverted commas. You guys really do hate each other. But yeah, he's a student in this garden or college as well. So she's saying, yeah, don't injure your partner in training. Be careful from now on. Alright, so instructor wants to talk to us. So we've got an examination we've got to do, and we have to go to a fire cavern. We were supposed to do it, as he says here, this morning, but they got into that training session. So we're going to go and do that. Alright, first thing we're going to do is actually get some trophies, which is good. We are going to enter this panel. We are going to go through we're going to go through the tutorial, and we are going to confirm these GFs. So a GF is a guardian force. So there's Quezacotl, whatever, which is lightning, and there's Shiva, which is ice. So these guys are like summons. If you've played any Resident Evil, wow. If you've played any Final Fantasy, you know what these are. They're summons, they're guardian forces. They have different names. I'm done. That's all we needed. So 2 trophies off the bat. Awesome. And what we can do, let's just change some config stuff first. We want our cursor memory, we want active ATB always, scan always, camera speed, nah. Let's go fast. Okay. Alright, cool. Let's go. So this is a student who missed out on the class we just came from, and now she's all upset. Aww. So normally I don't, but we're going to give her a tour around the garden. We're going to talk to this guy, and he's going to give us some cards. Now, cards is like a mini game in the game. Think of it as Gwent for The Witcher, or, you know, a lot of games have these mini games inside them. It's actually a pretty fun game. It's a really fun game. Alright, so we're going to go to directory. So he's just explaining. It's pretty big, blah, 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 blah. So you can see there's cafeteria, there's a quad, there's infirmaries, there's parking, there's dormitories. So he's just going through them all. This is where the dorms are. This is the blah, 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 whatever. Yes, don't care. We know what everything is. We know. Okay. Alright, cool. So this thing here is a save point. So we can... No, save. Data saved. Whew! Alright, awesome. So, alright. Well, what we want to do now is we want to go to the library. So let's use a directory. And let's go. Cool. We just walk in. We're just going to grab a magazine that's here. Where is it? Oh, we can't. No, we can't grab. So that's a draw point. I'll explain what that is in a sec. There should be a magazine here. Here we go. Cult fan 1. Nice. So GFs, let's just give them to Squall for now. I don't think, can we junction? We can, okay. So we'll give him Quezacotl and we give him Shiva. And we want to, so these are the commands that you can use in battle. So attack is standard, we want a magic, we want a GF, and we want to draw. And we don't have any abilities yet. We get the GFs to learn abilities. I'll explain all that as we go along. But what we do want to do is get Quezacotl, whatever her name is, to learn card. And we want Shiva to learn all of these junctions, all the ones with a J on it. So let's do that. Cool. Sorry, let me go back to that draw point. So now that we have the draw command, wrong way. It's in here. It's an Asuna, and we get us Squall to get the Asunas. Okay. So there's a trophy to do this 100 times throughout the game, but we'll get that pretty quick because there's a few around the game. There's also a trophy to, because you can draw magic from enemies during battle. And you got to do that 100 times. So we can do that too. All right, let's save. All right, cool. Let's go to our first assignment and the fire cavern. Oh, it's so good when you got the ×3 speed. Alright, we've got another draw point here. Cure. Yes. So now Quiz is going to give you a tutorial about how to junction magic and GFs and stuff. But we kind of know what's going on already. Yeah, so each Guardian Force has a junction ability that should appear in a screen coming up. Yeah, so they're there. So HPJ. So if, for example, if you have a Guardian Force equipped and they have learned HPJ, you can see HPJ lights up there in white. You can assign a magic to it and that increases your health. That's how it works. You have other GFs that have Strength J. And if you equip that GF and he's unlocked Strength J, you can add a magic to it and that increases your attack, and so on and so forth. It's pretty straightforward. Yeah, you can also get the GFs to learn abilities. Yeah, like HP up, magic up, defense up, shit like that. So we're just going through this. Yeah, so magic, yeah. Yes, we get it. Just do it. Jesus. Yeah. So because she left magic out, it simply means you can't use magic during the fights. So you can only use item, GF, and draws in battle. Anyway, I'm sure a lot of you guys know all this already. So yeah, let's carry on. Okay, so before we move on, we're going to give one to Quistis. So let's go to Score first, GF. Let's put Shiva back. So we can actually assign this ourselves. So if we want to say we want attack-minded setup, it'll automatically fill it all in for us based on what we've unlocked, which is really cool. Okay, cool. And we want to give her Shiva. We want to give her draw as well. We don't need items. Items are kind of useless in battle. Only until later on when you're fighting bigger bosses, it comes in handy. Yeah, done. Let's do it. Alright, here's the cavern. You get there pretty quick. Alright, she's going to do another tutorial right now about junctioning magic. So this is the part that I told you guys about. So once they learn the ability... Yep. So she's going to assign magic to our strength, which increases our strength, as you can see. But again, when we select the preset ones, you know, attack, defense, whatever, it'll do that automatically for us. So you'll see here, auto. So if you get auto attack, it'll give you the best layout for your attack. And for magic, and for defense, and so on. Cool. Ready to go. Yes. I already know. Cool. Yes, we are ready. Let's go 10 minutes because we've got the ×3 and the timer isn't affected, so we have more than enough time. Okay. So just talking about stuff. Squall is a bit of an oddball. He's very shy, very to himself, very introverted. And people are always making fun of him and stuff. I will go through all the attacks, just because it's ×3 speed, you get the experience, you get AP as well. And there is a trophy for 1,000 battles throughout the whole game, which sounds like a lot, but again, it'll be done pretty quick. Alright, we got fire. Let's give it to Quistis. We've just got 7 fires now. Ooh, bomb. So these guys will mess you up. Attack him. So I think with bombs, once you attack them, they grow. Oh no, this is different ones. Okay, cool. So we'll just finish these guys off real quick. Yeah, so you guys saw that I assigned Quezacotl, whatever the GF, to learn an ability called Card. What that enables us to do is when we've lowered the... Think of it as like catching a Pokemon. Once we've lowered the health of an enemy low enough, we can use the card command and turn them into a card. And we can use them to play cards. For example, those bomb guys that we just killed, they're a really good card. So I might come back here once the card ability's been learnt and we'll grab some bomb cards. Alright, here we go. Ifrit fight. What I will do is what I will do now is I will set the... So there's another cheat code or cheat mode that you can do where it like gives you God mode essentially. And just for the sake of the run, we're going to use it because I don't want to die and have to do all this again. So I'll show you what these GFs look like. We actually use them very rarely during fights. So yeah, she comes up, she does like a Kamehameha thing, and boom! And then he freaks out, like, oh, they have Shiva, Jesus Christ! This is what the lightning one looks like. Very, very similar in orientation. It's just, they come out, they do a wind up, and they do a big attack, a spell or whatever. We'll just attack him for the rest of the fight now. Yeah, so you can see the flickering arrow there. That means we can use their limit break. And I'll show you what that looks like. So I've got to hit these triggers, which I've done it perfectly. Awesome. Normally, these limit breaks only happen when you're on very low health. And we just beat him. And we should get another trophy. And we get his card too, and that's going to come in handy. There we go. Ifrit. Ifrit. I used to say Ifrit for the longest time. Cool. Now another tutorial. Oh, come on. What I might do is, for the big boss battles, I'll take the ×3 speed off, just so you guys can get a sense of the battle. But for everything else, running around, I'll leave it on. So essentially what's happening here is you can assign magic to your attack, meaning if I put Blizzard on the sword symbol that you can see there, and I fight an enemy that is weak against ice, my normal attacks will do more damage. And then the other two, the one that looks like a person, those where the fire is, if I stack enough magic there, I become immune to that element. So going into an Ifrit fight, for example, if you've done a fire move, I would now be 50% damage reduction. And that, putting Fire Arga and Fire would essentially make me immune. And that's how that works. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's just do this battle real quick. Cool. Dead. Yeah, so you guys will see that during each battle we get AP. So right there we got 1 AP that time. That AP gets assigned to the Guardian Force ability. So you can see their card. If we do another fight now where we get another AP, we'll get 30 out of 40. And then, so we got 20 AP from the Ifrit fight. That's why we've got 29, because we've got 29 in total. Yeah, so that's how that works. Oh, we can actually equip. Let's give it to Squall, because we've got a new one. Ifrit. I go attack. Yep, we'll keep that all the same. And let's give him something to learn that we'll need for later in the game. See, strength plus 20. But I want to stick to all these J's first. So let's do that. Cool. GF's also level up as well. So just get rid of him real quick. Done. Got another AP. Alright, let's go back to the garden. Yeah, so what you can do is, if I time it right, and I press R1 as Squall strikes, I can do like a critical every time. It's a lot easier when you don't have ×3 speed. This guy's a tank. Die. Cool. Ooh, level up. And we got 4 AP in that fight. And Shiva leveled up. Nice. Where are we going? The entrance is here. Oh, by the way, when you're out in the open world like this, you can save at any time. So let's do that. Die, please. Cool. So you just go into your menu, and you just save at any time. Cool. Alright, let's head back in. So another GF tutorial. So GFs will level up as we gain experience, and we can learn new abilities using AP, which I just explained. Oh, we get it. Yeah, some of these, so you can see that one, that takes 160 AP to learn. Take a while. But we're going to cheese this later on in the game. So there's an island that's full of cacti, and they give 20 AP per battle. And if you're lucky enough to get like 2 or 3 in one battle, like, you'll level up these abilities in pretty quick succession. Alright, let's go. Alright, head back to the garden. Let's save, why not? Okay, what we want to do now is go to our dorm because we've got to get changed and do our first mission. Oh, we've got to save in... Yeah, we've got to save shrine in here too. Save orb. I don't know what it is. Get changed. Cool. The annoying thing is we can't... Oh, no, we get... It's a cutscene. Okay, cool. So we are being assigned to our new team member. His name's Zell. He's got the Mike Tyson tattoo. See, he was the OG, this guy. Just explaining Zell's limit break. So essentially, once he's low in health and you use his limit break, you're going to get a screen with these commands, and you just got to input these commands as quick as you can in the timer that you're given. The more you can do, the more damage he does. And he's obviously like a combat specialist. Think of it like a Tifa. Same thing. And guess what? Cypher is our team leader for this mission. I hate it when people wish me luck. Save those words for a bad student that needs them, eh? Okay then. Good luck, Cypher. Oh, best. Add instructor trip to the list. Alright, she's just saying you got to do this, blah, 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 blah. Let's go. Alright, so this is Headmaster Sid. He's essentially the headmaster of the college/garden. Just gives us a like pep talk, best of luck, blah 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 blah, whatever. Let's get a move on. Can I talk to him? I can. Now go. Okay. Oh, these cars, 1999. Let's go. Just a bit of small talk on the way there. Yeah, so even everyone knows Squall's a bit of a weirdo. Chicken was. Always breaking balls, this guy. Yeah, so at the very start, when Squall got injured from the training with Cypher, there was a girl that appeared in his dorm, and she said something like, "We meet again," and that'll make more sense later on in the game. Alright, we can actually drive to our next town. And this town is called Balam Garden? Balam Garden? Whatever. Is it a garden? Balam. Let's call it Balam. Okay, so the idea is to get into that ship thing, but we're actually going to head out here and do some stuff first. Alright, so this is the inn. We can just stay here, you pay a bit of money like you could do with all Final Fantasy games. Get all your health back and stuff. And then there's always a save point. So guys, we will leave it here. I think that was a good introduction to the game. And we will carry on with the mission in the next part. So I'll see you guys then. Bye for now.